Hello guys, StatsGFX here, and today we've got episode 2 of the Road to Manchester series, and you'll see the puzzles that we've got behind us this week. So we've got OH, 4x4, 7x7, and most importantly Megamix. So let's get on with the video. So we started off the week with some 7x7, doing some solves, getting some practice in, because Manchester has a time limit of 8 minutes and I want to get under that 8 minutes. I don't think I'll be fast enough to make the cut off, but to get a single would be quite nice. While this solve's going on in the background, don't worry, I have increased the speed by 8 times. My hands don't actually turn that fast, but I thought you would appreciate not sitting through an 8-minute 7x7 solve. A little update for you guys, Manchester is not actually my next comp. Sean Moran, shout out to you, convinced me to come along to Doncaster Open, so that is on the 24th and 25th of February, but I'm just going to stick with the Road to Manchester series and have elements of the Road to Doncaster in it. As you can see, when I said at the start of the week that I was going to be doing a lot of 7x7, it really didn't turn out like that. I did 4 solves over the course of the week, but I have improved my overall averages, so it's a step in the right direction. After doing as much 5x5 as I did last week, I thought I owed 4x4 a bit of love, and I also thought it would have improved my look ahead. It has, but my increase in speed hasn't been as substantial as I wanted. Doncaster and Manchester both have a 1:15 cutoff, and I'm kind of scarily close to it. I'd rather average maybe 110, kind of 105, and hopefully get a sub 1 single at Doncaster. I've still yet to beat that PB single of 54 that I got on Cubers IO a few weeks back. I did, however, beat my PB average of 5 with a counting 59, so that's pretty decent and I'm pretty happy with that. Apart from that, in general, my 4x4 improvement this week has been minimal. It's been a few seconds off my global, and it's just been increased look ahead during 323, less pauses, and then higher turn speed through 3x3 stage. And I've not actually been messing up OLL and PLL parity as much as I usually do. And then we get to OH. What the hell is OH? Like, can we seriously just stop and ask ourselves, what is wrong with just solving it with 2 hands? Why do we need to do it with 1 hand? Anyway, Manchester has a cutoff of 40 seconds for OH. So I've been trying to get into OH and just practicing it more so I can get under that and have another event to compete in. My last layer really is the issue in my OH solves. I really need to cut down and get that sorted as soon as possible. Regarding OH improvement, I have actually got quite a bit of improvement. My average of 5 has gone down about 4 seconds, same with my average of 12, and then my global's gone down about 4 seconds as well, and my average of 50 about 3. So I'm getting substantial improvement, which I'm happy with, just to kind of keep on grinding that OH and get that under that 40 seconds global. So I streamed a lot of Megaminx this week over on Twitch. Make sure you follow me, there'll be a link in the description. So yeah, I've done a lot of Megaminx this week, around about 150 solves, which in general doesn't sound like that much, but given the fact that I've been working quite a bit this week and back at university, it has actually been the majority of my free time. For about a month before this, I said to myself to not use the table at all, or maybe just use the table for last layer. But on stream this week someone mentioned to me, maybe you should just try the table again for a solve, because I used to use the table quite a bit, an average around about 205, 210, and recently I've been averaging about 220 to 230, not trying to use the table. So I went, used the table, got a 147 on my first solve, And I've kind of said to myself, I'm sorry, I don't think using the table is the most optimal, but for me it works substantially better because I can have higher turn speed and I don't lock up or misalign layers like at all, or if I do, it's not nearly as much as when I'm trying to hold the puzzle, look ahead and turn. It's just not a sustainable model for me. So yeah, near the start of this week I said to myself, back to the table we go, and PB, it's literally been PB Central. I've decreased my times by an absolute ton, I've increased my turn speed by an absolute ton, but I've also worked on learning for look last layer, and I've also tried to make sure that my F2L and S2L is more efficient, and that my look ahead is more consistent, rather than being jumps of good look ahead and jumps of I am searching all around the puzzle because I can't see a single piece. So in the background you'll see my 129, which is still my PB single now, and it was my first ever sub 130, with a live reaction as well. My question for you guys this week is, if you had an unlimited supply of money to spend on queuing puzzle, what would be the first puzzle you would buy? It can be any price, any size. You could even buy a 3D printer and 3D print it yourself. But what would that puzzle be? I think mine would be probably a gold-plated Rubik's Clock. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, feel free to smash that like button and smash that sub button, and follow all my other social media. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Why did I timer fake? What's the last layer? Oh, I'm so anxious right now. Turn. Oh! Yes! 129.